Well, hello there. Welcome. You do seem to be the next in line, so let's get started on creating your face. First, I do just need to brush off all of the excess sawdust from your creation. So we're just going to start by brushing off all of that excess because we don't want it to affect the drawing or the design, okay? Perfect. Are you excited to be put on the shelves this week, to be taken home by some sweet little kid? Good. It is an exciting time, so yes. Just brush all of that right off so you can look perfected and clean and new. There we go. Let me take a look at you. I can still do with a little more dusting down here. Okay. Did you have any thoughts or plans or hopes about what your design might be, what your features might look like? We can do that. That's not any trouble. Okay. Could you just turn your head in this direction? Just going to dust off your ears here. There we go. And in the other direction. Good. Good, 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 good. Okay, and look back at me. Just making sure that everything is nice and clean. Were you able to sleep at all last night? I know that you dolls can get very excited about being designed and drawn. It's a very, very exciting time. Okay. And after this, you'll get to pick out what you want to wear, what your defining outfit will be, and what your secondary outfit will be. It's all very, very exciting. There we go. Okay. Okay. That's looking very good. Just getting around your eyes. Sometimes the sawdust can catch in your lashes. As you know, they are authentic. So, as with human lashes, yours do tend to catch dust and all of that debris. So, we will just make sure that you are totally smooth and clean. There we go. Perfect. Okay, we're gonna start drawing your face now, so go ahead and just stay nice and still, and we will get started. So I'm just gonna use this pen here, and it sort of produces color and dimension as I draw. So let's get started. Let's see here. I'm thinking I will start with your brows and we'll just go through your face. Okay, so we'll just make sure that we're getting them nice and even, all those little hair strokes, because, you know, realistic dolls are all the rage these days. So we'll just make sure we're getting all of that nice, feathery, looking as realistic as we can. Good. Do you have a preference about how thick or thin the brows are? We're not going to do the early 2000s pin kind of shape. We're going a little bit more natural than that, so. There we go. Okay, and the other brow. Good. Thank you for staying nice and still for me. I know the jitters can be hard to contain sometimes. Okay. Good. Get some of those longer hair strokes in there too. Okay. Good. And we like to have kind of a couple of hairs sticking up just at the center part, the innermost part, so making sure that we have those as well. Okay. Good job. Let's just double check that everything is nice and straight. Good job. I'm just gonna clean that off and we can move forward. Okay. So let's start here and get the eye shapes. Let me just measure out your nose and your eyebrow. Could you just look forward? Okay, good. So we'll just start right here. Okay. Okay. There we go. Good. And then we have to make sure that we get that eyelid effect here as well. Okay, and then there are these little tear ducts that we humans have, so I'll kind of make that right here. Okay. Just good. Okay. Now, what color eyes would you like to have? Okay, that is a beautiful color. I'll try and add some like golden flecks in there as well, because that always goes over well. So this is the iris. Good, and then we'll just color that in. Okay, and then the gold flecks really makes your eyes have a unique color to them. So we'll just add the little pupil. Good. And then a little fleck to look like the gleaming light coming out of your eyes, because that really helps make you look inviting and friendly. Okay. So I'm just going to just put in like the littlest veins into your eyes to really make them look realistic. You'll barely be able to see them really, but it does make a difference. Okay. Look at me. Perfect. Now some eyelashes. nice and long. I know you already have the real ones, but we're adding like a little bit of shadow to make them look even fuller in the bottom ones. Good. And then just a little shadow under your eyes to make them pop. Okay. Good. Look at me. Just make sure that looks nice and straight. Okay. So now it's time to do the exact same thing with the other one. So first, the shape. Good. Okay. Perfect. Okay. And that little tear duct right there. Okay. And the lid. Good. Okay. Perfect. Let me just get that iris shape here and color it in. And the flecks of gold. Just perfect. And that little glimmer of light. Good. This is looking very good. Your eyes look beautiful. Okay, those little veins that we talked about earlier. And your pupil. Good. Okay. Now the shadow of eyelashes. Okay. And the lower ones. Good. And then that little shadow underneath your eye there. Good. Okay. I'll just brush off the excess. There we go. All right. Perfect. So, those are your eyes. Let's move on to your nose. So first we need to get that bridge of your nose effect. Just the bridge of your nose. Here. So, right from your eyebrows dragging down. We want you to have a cute but robust nose. Okay. And then a little bit of shadow to get a little bit more dimension. Good. Okay. Let's see here. So I think we'll want the edges to be right around here. Okay, and then we'll chisel that out. Good. And chisel that out. Okay. And then the nostrils. Good. Then we'll make them have some dimension. Good. Okay. Just making some more shadows. Okay. Perfect. Now, the top of the nose here. Do a little button situation that always goes over well. Okay. Perfect. And a little bit of highlight to to emphasize kind of where the light hits the tip of your nose. So I'll just that there and up there as well. I'll put a little bit under your eyebrows. Let's see. Okay. Good. Okay. Now, did you want any piercings, or do you want to keep your nose natural? We'll keep it natural. Okay. So, did that. We'll just give you a little bit extra this here. Really define. Okay. Perfect. Just dust that off. Can you wiggle your nose? Perfect. Okay, so now I'm going to make kind of your nasal labial lines here, because that really defines the humanoid kind of structure that we're going for. And it also makes you look a little more friendly. Okay. Good. Okay, and this side. Okay. Good. Okay. Look at me. So now I'm going to make this little indentation right here. I know it has a name, but I can never remember what it is, so just doing that right there, because that really emphasizes the definition of the lips. So just giving that little shadow. Okay. So now your lips. I'm gonna make them full, but not too full. You know the drill. This is a part I have to be really delicate with. Really delicate. Okay. Good. Now I'm gonna make your Cupid's bow. Good. Okay. And the outline of your lower lip. Good. Okay. Now just define the two of them. And I think we'll go with a mauve / rosier pink color. So just color them in here. And because we're going with a sort of lightly mouth open effect, I am going to draw your two front teeth here. Good. Okay, now I have to draw all those little natural cracks on your lips. Even if you've got nice and moist lips, you still have to kind of define those little textures to make you look more humanoid. Okay. And the top lip. Okay. Okay. Good. Okay. I'm just gonna make sure everything is nice and straight. Nice and aligned. Okay. I think that's good. So now I am just going to sort of outline your ears. We don't normally have to do too much with them, as you do already have them kind of molded, but we do have to kind of outline the furrows of them and all of that. So I'll start with this one over here. This is a delicate procedure because furrows are a very particular shape, you know. If you draw a little out of the box, it doesn't look so much like an ear anymore. And we can't have that. We do want them to look like ears. Okay. Now we are going to give you little studs because that kind of emphasizes your face shape, so we're just going to do a little silver dot there. Good. Okay. And the other one. Okay. Good. Perfect. Let me just dust off all of that real fast. I forgot to dust off before. The other side. And this side. Good. Alright, and then we do still need to make that earring this side. So we'll just... there. Okay, you're almost done. We just have to make some face framing hairs so that it kind of emphasizes your face shape a little more, and then you will go on to the clothing department, okay? Alright, so let me just draw some little strands that come down here. Good, and this side. Sometimes you have to make a couple of flyaways just to make it look more natural. Alright, dust that off. Perfect. Okay, and we'll do some last measuring. Perfect. Good. 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 Perfect. Okay. So I'm going to sign off on you. And you can move on to the wardrobe department, okay? And then you'll be set to be boxed up and set on the shelf, okay? Alright, it was lovely working with you. Bye-bye.